rating our watchable NBA teams. We're going to be going through all 30 teams and just give a grade of what's the grade of watching them. That's all we're going to do, from 1 to 10. And we'll just go start in order. The Cleveland Cavaliers. What is your grade by watching them?
I get them. I get them like a 7. I give them a 7.
I give them an 8. I think they somewhat excited, man. Especially this year, their offense is good. I actually looked it up. They're like top 10 in offense. They're like really high in the offensive category because last year they really wasn't high. But I feel like they're excited. They're a really exciting team to watch. The Celtics.
Low key, this one. I think this one will surprise people. I give the Celtics like a 4 or 5, bro.
I'm
I
not
do not
shocked.
like watching the Celtics. I don't. They won the championship already last year. There isn't any type. Now, if they were having like a bad season, yeah, I would watch them because I want to see why y'all having a bad season. But since we know they're gonna be back in the finals, or if not in the Eastern Conference Finals, there ain't no need to watch them.
I would give the Celtics a 5. Well, one, I do agree. It's like they they're probably go back to the finals. And every time I look up, they're winning majority of the time and blowing somebody out. And nobody
Exactly.
wants to watch a team just getting blowing out somebody all the time. Like that's all they're so stacked. And it's like we gotta watch it because that's our job. But at the end of the day, it's like, bruh, they be smacking people. Bruh, they just smacked the Heat the other day and barely half their team wasn't there. But the thing is, they're so stacked, it don't even matter. Like, it
hmm
don't matter. I'm gonna give them a 5. The Orlando Magic.
I'm giving Orlando. Well, right now I'm giving them a 6. But if once Paulo's back, I'm giving them an 8 or a 9, and that's all because of
Mm.
Paulo.
Damn,
That's
that's
all because of
crazy.
Paulo.
Franz can't get a 9 just from him.
He got him a 6.
A
The
6 is
6
a
is still
D.
watchable.
That's a
That's still
D.
watchable. That's
That's a
still watchable.
D. Hey, you barely giving him the nod. You're barely giving him the nod. At least with Paul, you said 8, 9. That's a depending on where it is. That's a B, almost a A. Franz only getting a D. That's crazy. Low key though, I'm gonna give them a 6 too. I'm gonna give them a 6 too. I'm gonna give them a 6 too. I feel like the Magic, they're a good team, but offense is just ugh. It's,
Trash.
sometimes it don't be looking sexy, man. The offense just don't look fluid and sexy. So it's like I don't wanna watch that, but they're still a good team, so I'm gonna watch them. The New York Knicks.
I get a Knicks about an 8. I think now that they've gotten Cat, their offense has been more potent, like we've said it would have. They're like, and then on top of that, it's a Tibbs team that's scoring a lot of points. We've never seen a Tibbs team score this many points, so that's pretty exciting to see. And then of course, like I said, they got two superstars at the Garden. Like that's of course you want to see that. So
I give
and they're
them
relevant. They relevant again.
well, what haven't they been relevant the past couple of years though? Don't you think they were relevant?
Yeah, when they had Julia, but not like this. Like
Uh,
like this team with Cat, it got a bigger buzz around his name.
I give the Knicks. I want to say 9, but I give them an 8. Their offense is really good this year. Like their offense is really good. Cat is having one of his best years in general, and Jalen Brunson is still Jalen Brunson, and OG has been playing good. So I like watching the Knicks. They're a good team to watch. Low key, if League Pass on, I'll watch them.
Now, when that trade first happened, we both called it. We said that the offense was going to be amazing. Um, I know I said that Cat has had his best years under Thibodeau, and look what he's doing now. He having another career year under Thibodeau. So Knicks are really good. I like watching the Knicks.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
I give Milwaukee a 7, and on like it's watching them is ugly. Like it looks like an ugly game the entire time. And the only reason why I like watching them is because of Dame. I'm not really a
Damn, not
big
even
Giannis
Giannis.
fan. No, I'm not really a big Giannis fan. I mean, I mess with Giannis, but I'm not really a Giannis fan. I'm more of a Dame fan. That's why I watch him. But I give him a 7. I give him a 7.
I'm gonna give Milwaukee. I give Milwaukee a 6. Low key, it's really just Brook Lopez shooting threes, Dame shooting threes, Giannis just running dunk, fullback. It's like I don't like watching that. I mean, when Giannis go crazy, obviously I'm gonna watch it. But it's like just sitting there and watching it, it's like, bruh, this don't look exciting. It
No,
don't.
I don't.
It don't look exciting sometimes. I mean, Giannis and Dame are raw. They're amazing. But some it's like offense is like nah. I give him a 6. The Atlanta Hawks.
I give him a 6. And even though they've been playing good so far this season, it's still the Hawks. And the Hawks don't. I mean, their team is okay. They've been playing good, okay, but only nothing really draws you to that team besides Trey. Other than Trey, nothing else really draws you to Atlanta. Makes you want to watch an Atlanta Hawks game.
No
So
Dyson Daniels
I'm giving them
defense.
6.
No Dyson Daniels
People,
defense.
half the people that watch our pod and watch basketball probably don't even know who Dyson Daniels is. They don't
I
really
give
have
him a
no
7.
sexy names besides Trey.
I give him a 7. And that's because of Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson is cold, bro. He is amazing, bro. He is amazing. Like, I really just tune in for him, honestly. And Trey Young, too. Trey Young be hooping, too. Like, don't get me wrong. Trey Young is still Trey Young, but hey, man, Jalen Johnson, he be hooping. And Dyson Daniels be hooping, too, man. Dyson Daniels, he him, man. He's him. But I give them a 7.
Yeah. Chill, talking about him. He's having a good
Hey,
season.
he's him, man. Dyson Daniels is him. He out here getting 8 steals a game, basically, low key.
Bro, he averaged like 3. I think they came out yesterday. He averaged exactly 3 a game.
That's a lot. That's a lot of
Yeah.
steals.
Yeah.
The Miami Heat.
3. 3. I don't turn on a Miami Heat game unless it's like a nationally televised game or they're going against somebody good. Other than that, I'm not, or unless I got a bet on them. Other than that,
Not
I'm
a,
not watching no Heat game.
I'm gonna say a 2. Bruh, they could barely score over 100. I know they scored like 130 yesterday, but they barely be scoring over 100 points. Nobody want to watch that slow tempo type offense. Who wants to
Yeah.
watch that? Bruh, like, yeah, we like Jimmy, Bam, Bam is Bam, Tyler Hero. He gonna do his thing, but bruh, unless you like a legit fan, ain't nobody tuning in to no Miami Heat, bro.
Mm.
Oh, let me get that popcorn. Let me get them French fries and hot dogs right. Nope,
Bro, their
man.
own fans don't show up until halftime.
That's crazy. Okay, some of
That's
them be
crazy.
empty.
Huh?
Some of them seats do be empty though.
Yeah, and then like by the third quarter they'd be filled up. They come to Heat games late. They own fans do that.
The Brooklyn Nets.
1.
Not
1.
a one.
1.
Hey, why is it ain't a one?
I have
Hey,
not watched one Brooklyn Nets game this season.
not.
I have not. No, that's cap. That's cap. I
I was
watched the
about to say that's
first
cap.
game. Ben came back. The first game Ben came back. That's the one I watched. Other than
That's
that,
like,
I have not watched no Brooklyn games, bro. None.
bro. Unless Cam Thomas going on the heater, that'd probably be the only time I'm watching it, bro. I'm gonna give
Yeah.
them a straight 1, and that's just being nice. They probably should get a 0 low key, but I'm gonna give them a 1. Bro, I don't think no one tunes into Nets games, and there's nothing against them. I think they got some decent players like Cam Johnson, Claxton, Schroeder, Smith, but bro, ain't nobody tuning into them, bro. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
they on a fire sale too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, they
But
on a
we
fire
knew
sale
they was
too.
gonna have to. We knew they was gonna trade all them. The Chicago Bulls.
I give the Bulls a 4. That's our hometown team. I mean, I don't really like watching them. The basketball is nasty. We already know Zach don't want to be there. Vucevic don't look like he want to be there. And then we got. I'm not even gonna say that. That's bad for you too. But then we got Josh Giddey. He's
Oh
basically
man, he's about to say
don't.
some wild shit.
Yeah,
He's
you
about to
can't
say
say
some
that for you
wild.
too.
He's about to say something
But
wild.
but yeah, I give them a 4. I give them a
I
4.
I give them a 5, bruh. And I feel like sometimes they kind of start out slow, bro. You know they give up 124 points per game. They
No,
are
I did not know that.
terrible.
I did not know that. I did not
Bro,
know
I
that.
saw that the other day. I'm like, and then I was looking at like the points, bro. It's 117, 120 something. I think they gave up 130 something to Memphis, and I think 140 to Houston. It's like y'all don't even play no type of defense.
Defense, none at all.
Like Vucevic is having a really good year, but sometimes I always look up Zach Levine might have 5 points, then he tried to tee up late, and it's like, nah, I'm giving y'all a
It's
5.
ugly. It's ugly to watch.
The Indiana Pacers.
I get the Pacers a 6. Um, they still have one of the highest paced teams in the league. And then Tyrese loves passing the ball, so I like watching them because of that. And then Ben Mathurin, um, I like watching the Pacers basically for those two. Um, I give them about a 6.
I'm giving them a 6. Tyrese has not been playing good this year. He'll have like 2 good games and have 4 stinkers. So like, and yeah, they're somewhat of a good fast paced team. They're not as fast paced as last year. They were a fast paced
No.
team last year. They're
Mm-mm.
nowhere near that this year. And they've been losing. And like at Ben Mathurin, I've been saying Ben Mathurin's a good player. He's just a shot chucker. He don't even be looking to pass. He looking to just score. And that's what he's good for, to score. But I give the Pacers a 6, man. Sometimes if it ain't for Tyrese, that's my guy, but I ain't tuning in for them. The Detroit Pistons.
Oh, what? Come on now, 10. I love watching
Oh
the
man.
Pistons. Every time the Pistons game is on, I watch the Pistons, man. I believe in them young bulls. Um, yeah, I like the Pistons. I like what they're doing. I like their team. I like that they finally got some pieces around Cade. I watch them because I want to see what Cade's gonna do. I want to see what Jaden Ivey's gonna do. I just want to see the development of the team as a whole. Because I think they got a lot of core pieces, and a lot of good pieces to turn that organization around. So I watch them because of that.
I'm giving them a 6.
Damn.
Bruh, if it's like it's just for Cade. Like, that's really it. It's for Cade. Jaden Ivey has been playing really good this year. Tobias Harris has been inconsistent. Jalen Duren he's having a decent year, but we think he should be way better than how he's playing. Like, I ain't tuned in to watch no Tim Hardaway Jr. and Malik Beasley. And they still losing. They're still losing.
I mean, but yeah. See, it's like that argument we had. Was it a week or two ago? It's how you losing, bro. It's not like they getting blown out every single game like they used to do. Like
That's true.
the year before this, every game they was in that they lost, they were getting blown out.
No, that's true though. That's true, but they are still losing. They're playing better than what they was last year. They about to beat
Yeah, for
whatever how
sure.
many wins they got last year. What was it? 16 wins, I think. I think it was 16 off the top of my head. They already got 9. They're 9-15. So they're playing better. But I give them a 6. The Toronto Raptors.
3, 3. It's better than the Nets, but a 3. And the only reason why I watch the Raptors is because of Scotty Barnes.
I'm
Well,
giving
and
them a
RJ.
2. I'm giving them a 2. Bro, I do not be tuning in no Raptors games like that, bro. And they barely got any national. I don't even think they have nationally televised games this year, if we're
I
being
think they got
honest.
like 1 or 2. I think they got like 1 or 2.
I don't even know what it is then, but that don't matter. I do not tune in to no Raptors game, especially when Scotty was out. But yeah, Scotty is back in. I like Scotty. Scotty is a really good player, but I ain't tuning in to no Raptors games, man. I'm really not. So 2, the Charlotte Hornets.
I'm giving them a 8. I'm giving them an 8, and that's all because of Melo. That's literally all because of Melo. I want to see Melo hoop. I want to see Melo pull up from half court. I wanted him to do. I think one day in the league he gonna pull out some Chino Hill stuff. I think he gonna come down the
He
court,
did.
point at
You remember
half
that?
court.
Didn't you? Don't you remember that shot? Who did they play? They played against somebody. He did a three off 1 foot, off one leg. That was some Chino
Yeah,
Hill stuff. He did
yeah. I want to
that.
see. I want him to come down, point at half court, just pull him up, splash. Man, I love Melo, bro. I love watching Melo hoop.
I give him a 7. They still losing, but it's really because of Melo and Brandon Miller. Like that's it.
Hmm
That is literally it. Melo is box office. He's a box
That's a
office player.
that's a good backcourt between them two. Melo and Brandon Miller. They need to build around that. They still haven't found no big for them for real, for real. But
Well,
I
they
like
got
them
one.
too.
I think Mark Williams is a good player. He's just hurt all the time. I think he's
Yeah.
good. I think he's a good player. I know the Hornets like, man, thank God we picked Miller over Scoot Henderson. Well, I know they
So
happy.
what they missing? What they missing then? Because they got Miles.
I feel I want to say they're kind of missing some more size. Miles is what 6'9" ish, I think. And I think
Yeah, I
they
think
kind of
like
missing more shooting.
Brandon Miller. It's like 6'9". Well, it's like six. He
But
between six
he
six
but
and
he
6'9".
he ain't big though. He's
Nah,
not a
he's
big
skinny.
guy. And I think
Yeah,
they
he's
missing
skinny.
more shooting. Like I think that's what they're missing. Grant Williams did provide the 3-and-D, but he's out for the year. I think they really missing some more like consistent shooting though. But I give them you gave them an 8. I gave them a 7.
Mm.
I give them a 7. The Philadelphia 76ers. I ain't gonna lie, they're a 0 for me. They suck.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
They're not good. They're
If
not good.
now if everybody was healthy, I'd give it an 8. Nah, but
Well,
since everybody's
yeah,
injured, bro, I don't watch it. I don't
I
watch
don't
them at
watch them.
all.
I'm giving the Sixers a straight 0. Straight 0. Last team in the East, the Wizards. 0. They're
Zero.
0.
Don't watch them.
Bruh, they're on a 15-game losing streak.
They shouldn't even be 2-15.
They're on a 15-game losing streak, so 0. Now we're gonna go to the West. And Francisco said the Thunder. Speaking of the Thunder, what do we rate them?
I get them a 9. I like watching Thunder. I like watching Shea and Jalen Williams hoop. And then I just like seeing that OKC team hoop in general. Cause they GM is who? Sam Presti, right?
Yep, same impression.
Yeah, I like how he built that team around and turned that team around. And I'm invested. I'm invested to see what they do if they can actually get a chip to OKC.
I'm gonna give OKC a 9. They're a fun team to watch, man. They got a lot of young players on that team. Shea is amazing. J Dub is having a really good year. J Dub is having a
All
good
star?
year. J Dub?
Mm-hmm. He playing like one.
All star for J Dub. I think he
He
has an
playing like
argument.
one.
I think J Dub has an
He def
argument.
he definitely playing like one.
I think J Dub has an argument, but I really like that team. They're a fun team. They play free flowing, man. Like they go out there. They some dogs, man. And Isaiah Hartenstein has been back. He's been amazing. I feel like he's been such an amazing player for them. The rebounding and the defense for them. It's not Chet defense, but man, it's good enough. They are a really good team
Mm-hmm.
to watch. The Houston Rockets.
I give the Houston Rockets an 8. Again, they another young team like OKC. They got a lot of talent on that team, and from a man, Jordan Clarkson Jr.
That's crazy.
Um, Fred, Jabari, Cam, like they got a lot of Sengun. They got a lot of young talent over there, and I want to see how they develop and have the Rockets try to turn around their organization too.
I'm gonna give them an 8. I like a man. Sengun has been their best player. Sengun is an all-star too, just like I said with Franz. Sengun is an all-star player for them right now. I would vote for him as an all-star. He has been playing good. Jalen Green has still been up and down recently, but he's still like a high-flying type player. That team is really good, and I like watching that young team. They're ahead of schedule. The Houston Rockets are ahead of schedule,
Mm-hmm.
and by watching them, and they be out there just playing. Fred just be jacking up threes, but that don't matter. They still be hooping, man. I'm gonna give them an 8.
Hey, Hey, do you think that so after this season, then they should have been playing like this, and so next season they should have been playing like this instead of this season?
I think so. I
Okay.
think this was supposed to be kind of a better year than last year, but just not like this.
Yes.
They're way ahead of schedule. They are good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what nobody said. Nobody thought the Rockets. I mean, I said it was like a hot take, but I didn't think really they would be like top two in the West. No, I don't care what nobody says.
I mean,
Nobody
it's
thought the
still
Houston
early
Rockets
though.
would be top two. I mean,
It's still
we
early.
almost at like a quarter of the season now.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still long. So we still got what 60-something games.
I still think they're gonna be top four though. I still believe that. The Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, my boys, a 10. Of course, I love watching them. Kyrie and Luca. Of course, I watch every game.
Yeah, you're a Mavericks fan. Tried to tell you.
No,
You just
I'm
wanted
a
to deny it.
Kyrie and Luca fan because if they were to
I,
leave those teams, I would not watch a Dallas Maverick game ever again, unless they got another one of
that's
my
that's
favorite players on them.
that's fine, but you technically are a Mavericks fan, though. Technically, I'm gonna give them a 9. I think they are very good. Kyrie is one of the most gifted players in the league ever. Luca is one of the
History.
best players in the league. Well, same. Yeah, history is the same thing I meant, but you know what I meant. Luca has been playing good. The Mavericks, they are a really good team. So I like watching them. I like watching Luca and Kyrie do their thing, man. Give them a 9. The Memphis Grizzlies.
I give them an 8. I give him an 8, and that's all because of Ja. I want to see what type of antics Ja do. I mean, even though he just came out and said he wasn't dunking like that no more to prevent injuries, I still want to see Ja poke on somebody. I love his acrobatic layups, his flashiness. Ja's box office too, so I just love watching Ja. If Ja's not playing, I'm not watching the Memphis Grizzlies.
It's
And I think
crazy.
nobody is, unless
No
you're a
Des,
Memphis fan.
no Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson love.
Desmond Bain has been playing bad. He just picked up when Ja came back. And Jaren Jackson, you know how we feel about him. Until that man
He
started getting
can't
us 10
rebound.
rebounds,
He can't rebound.
until he started giving me 10 rebounds, I ain't watching nothing.
Well, maybe that's just not him. Maybe we need to come to the realization he's just not going to rebound like he should.
7 foot for no reason.
I'm gonna give the Grizzlies an 8 because of Ja Morant, one of the most box office high flying players in the NBA. And like you said, he did say he's not gonna dunk. I do believe he's probably telling the truth, but I do believe it's somewhat of a cap because I feel like when he's going in there to dunk, he gonna try and dunk. So I don't think, but they are a really good team, and they're number 3 in the West. You already had them top 4, so they're doing what you said they was gonna do. I like watching. I like watching Memphis though. I like watching Ja, Desmond Bain, Scottie Pippen Jr. been playing good though, and when Ja don't play, he been hooping. I give him his credit. I give him his
Hmm.
credit. So I
Hey, do
give the
you think the
Grizzlies.
Lakers should have kept him?
They should, but think about it. The Lakers we just said it. They don't know how to develop players. They should have, but because I thought Scottie Pippen Jr. was good coming out of Vanderbilt. I thought he was
I
decent.
did too. I did too.
I thought he was decent. They get him and he don't do nothing for them. He did nothing. Just be wasting. But the Phoenix Suns.
See, this one is tricky because all of them haven't. I mean, they've been healthy. All three have played like a couple of games together this year. They haven't really played most of their games together, but I give it like a 7, and that's because I want to see KD and Book and Beal play.
I'm gonna give it a 6. That's because it's Kevin Durant and Booker, but I ain't gonna trying to be like no hater, but none of them do nothing like surprise, like shocking or like get me out of
Like
my seat.
spectacular.
Yeah, they don't. They go hoop. They go do their thing. Booker with the mid range, Kevin Durant mid range, and all that. But they not like a Ja or a LaMelo. They ain't doing nothing that's gonna get me out my seat. But they're still a good team though.
It depends. It like they have to have big scoring nights. So they got to
That's
drop like 50, 60,
yeah.
70 in order for you to pay attention to them
I
and
feel
more
like
make
when
it
they go up
exciting to watch them.
against, I feel like LaMelo, he's so box office like it don't matter who he playing, you go watch. But the Thunder, not the
Yeah.
Thunder, but the Suns, I feel like they got to play against a good team, and then you like, okay, let me sit
I'll
and
watch
watch
that game.
if they going up against say the Blazers, it's like I'm not watching that. The Golden State Warriors.
6, bro. I've been tired of Golden State since they won 8 chips. I've been tired of looking at them since that. But I give them a 6. Only because of Curry.
I'm giving it a 6. It's only because Curry just be smacking threes. That's it. It's not like nobody's tuning in to watch Draymond beat up somebody. No one's tuning in to watch Kuminga sit on the bench all day. Like, it's really just because of Steph. That's literally it. That's why they got all them national TV games for the Warriors, because it's Steph Curry. A 6. The LA Clippers.
Mm, I'm not gonna get on no 0. I get
I'll
on
give
like
it
a
like
4.
I was gonna say 5.
Yeah,
4 or
I
5.
give it like a 4. I give it like a 4. And the only reason why I'm watching them is for James Harden.
I'm giving it a 5. I'll be nice and give it a 5. Like, it's the Clippers. Like, if it ain't James Harden out here going crazy, it's really people tuning in.
No,
I don't think so.
no,
I don't think so. I'm giving it a 5. The Denver Nuggets. Honestly, I give it a 5
6,
too. Oh,
6. I give it 6,
you
and
better
that's
than
only
me.
because of Jokic. That's only because of Jokic, and I like Jamal Murray. I liked him ever since he came out of Kentucky.
You don't like Michael Porter
Um,
Jr. shot chucking? He don't even
no,
pass the ball.
no, I don't like Michael Porter. Granted, I did think Michael Porter was gonna be the #1 pick coming out. I did think that, but he injured his back. But that's besides the point. I only like. I'll give him a 6. I only like watching him because of Murray and Jokic.
I give it a 5. They're 5. The Los Angeles Lakers.
Or I give him an 8. I give him an 8. I love watching the Lakers. See what Bron gonna do. See what AD gonna do. I like Connect. And of course, see if Bronny gonna ever get in any type of game. So
I give it an 8 because that's my team for now. LeBron James is still my glorious king. Anthony Davis is still amazing. But once LeBron come out that game, it gets nasty. It gets ugly. And I do not like watching D'Lo play. But LeBron and AD be going crazy. I'm going to give them an 8. Speaking of the Spurs, Francisco said low-key the Spurs. To see a team with that much potential long-term is kind of cool. The mix of grandpas and youth is fun. Also, Wemby. The Spurs.
yeah, I like watching Spurs too. I agree with Francisco. I like the mix that they got of CP and Harrison Barnes. Teaching them. I think CP is gonna do numbers for their careers. Keldon, Stefan, and Devin Vassell. So I can't wait to see how they develop next year. Um, and then yeah, and of course Wemby the alien.
I'm giving it an 8 I'm giving it a 9, and that's just because Wemby is amazing. He basically gets them a 9. But Stephon Castle, he's been playing really good.
Looking like
He
Ricky
been
D, ain't he?
Nah, I ain't gonna go that far. But I
Who
think
playing better?
Jared McCain, I think he's still playing better than him right now.
They,
I think he's still playing better than him right
yeah,
now. Like
he's
Jared
scoring
McCain
better.
is, I
He's
think
scoring better.
he's just playing better right now. Like without him, probably the Sixers probably have 2 wins. Like, but
Well,
Stephon Castle has
mhm.
been playing good. He is playing really good, man.
I think he's a second leading scorer, ain't
Is he?
he? Yeah, I think he is.
Let me look. I'm right here. No, it's still Devin Vassell, even though he's played 7 games. He's averaging 17. But going off of the people that's played the most games is Keldon with 12. I'm not counting Shohan and Devin because they've only played 8 and 7 games.
How much Stefan average?
11,
11.
11, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So I give it a 9. I give him a 9. The Minnesota Timberwolves.
7.
I was gonna give it. I really was gonna give it like a 4, but I was gonna give it I'm gonna give it a 5. And that's really because of Ant.
Yeah, I'm giving it 7 because of Ant, and then I want to see how this Julius Randle and Cat trade plays out. So I'm watching it because, bro, their offense is still nasty.
It's bad.
It's still nasty.
It's really bad. I'm giving it a 5. Gotta go. Have a good day, Sheldon. CJ, always delivering ball knowledge. See you, Francisco. We appreciate it, man. Love you, brother. Love you, man. The Sacramento Kings.
Kings, I'm giving a 7-2. I like seeing De'Aaron Fox hoop. I like the addition of DeMar, so I want to see what they're gonna do once it comes playoff time. Even though they really haven't looked as good as we thought they were gonna look.
I thought they'd be better than this.
Yeah, me too.
I thought they would be way better than this. I'm gonna give it a 6 because I feel like I like De'Aaron. Sabonis has played. He's always been good. Keegan Murray has not played good this year so far. Shooting wise, he's not been good. He has not been good because last year he was shooting like crazy. But if it's like De'Aaron, if he honestly, it gotta be like a close game, and then I'll tune in for like the Kings. But they're a good team. They're still they're supposed to be like a really good team, but so far they're mid and average. I give it a 6. I give the Kings a 6. The Portland Trailblazers.
0. Well, no, that's cap.
I was gonna
I'm
give them like
capping.
a
I give him a 3.
3.
Yeah, I give him a 3.
I like Shane Sharp. That's my guy. I like him.
Yeah, I like Shane Sharp. I like Scoot too. I think Scoot's having a bounce back year. He's having a really good year so far. He's been injured, but so far he's having a good year.
I give it a 3. The Utah Jazz 0.
0.
Let's
Not until they get Cooper.
Damn. Well, I don't mind. Hey, Cooper and Laurie. Hey, I'm all for it. I like it. But 0. And the New Orleans Pelicans 0. They're 0 right now. 0. Like, let's not waste our time. They're 0. All right, that is our rating the most watchable teams in the NBA.